Super-quick computers and advanced mathematic formulas have largely taken over human beings. Algorithms, which seem to have a life of their own. Algorithms secretly lie waiting for the moment that your Apple share or your pension money gets on the market. The only ones who understand this system in any way are its architects, the algorithm developers. Is one such algo developer. After finding some strange wrongdoings, he sets out on a personal crusade against this elusive system. It's a step that goes directly against the unwritten code of silence and secrecy. This is what's in store for you.
How you doing? This is Jeff Johnson. They call me Mr. FX online. I am launching a company called Neurobotics, and it is a subdivision of a neural network. I've been involved in forex for about 15 years now, and just to tell you, it's a crazy industry. Our technology is different. It's all visible. I love to teach people what it is, but there's a lot of learning curve to that. But I've been gifted by just watching the same thing for a long time, and I can scan the market for it'll take me about 5 minutes to figure just about everything. I can get very close to 95% closing ratio. On entries, if it does reverse and there's some kind of a late news coming up, I will go ahead and cancel the order. But what I would do is I like to go into a swing trade, intraday trading as well. So when I go in, I don't look at the days or the weeks or any of that nature. I look at statistical reasoning. I look at the power. I look at the indexes. I look at the S&P, the Russell. I look at everything in the mix, because everything is based on currency driven. You know, it's e-commerce. It's driven by dollar amount. It's not driven by gold per se. I mean, everything has fluctuations. I don't look at fundamentals of. I don't look at stock markets whatsoever. The stock market is a very small segment of the 1.4 quadrillion dollar market out there. We've gone up. I've gone into a ride, a pound yen ride, from March 5th. Even now, it's at 153, I believe. I went in on from entry of 140.40. So it's up quite a bit. We're talking a couple thousand pips here. So I was riding. That particular one was about. It went from $50 per pip, and we scaled it up to 125, up to $150 per pip. Because after we break even, everything is smooth ride. We go ahead and put a trail stop as I go forward. My stops are tight. I don't go for stops that's down to 100 pips from the entry. 100 pips, and you're talking about $100 a piece. That adds up. So I'm not into. I don't scout the market. When I go in, I'm going in at a right entry. I'm talking a trending entry, not what if. So that being said, I hope you give me the opportunity. You'll see what I'm talking about as we. But what I wanted to show you is this. When we have like this euro-yen pair, it has gone down. If you can see what you can see there, it has gone down about 150 pips this morning. Okay, that's from 11 o'clock, and then from that news, everything just tumbled. So the euro. I mean, the yen was getting very weak. Euro took advantage of that, and it took that tumble 150 points. That being said, what I usually do is when I make 150, I'm in and out. So that run was total love. It started off at 11 o'clock sharp. It hit the top of the guardrails that I teach. I teach the rollway concept. It's very simple. I don't try to make a science out of this whole concept here. From top of the roadway, it dove down to the middle of the roadway, then it just went skyrocketing all the way to the bottom. Another 100 pip run. Initially it was 50, then it retraced back up. It was a pullback of 38 to 50%. In this case, about exactly to be 32.8. If I do a Fibonacci run on that. Then it went down to the first target, second, and the third. Now it bounced, came right back up from the whole 150 pip move. It went back up to another, it went to 132.75. Yeah, it's the craziest number. Actually, let me take a look here. Let me take a look real quick. So it went up it went all the way down to 132 even. The nyse at 132.55. So it jumped up 55 pips. It literally had gone up up to 132.66. 60 pip bounce. So it's going to settle there for a bit. Then when the Asian market opens today, it will either go back up, which is there's a good chance, because I think it will go back up, because I'm seeing the whole long pattern on this euro yen is a long play. This was a drop. Some of the sellers sold it. This was a short play for the day. Then somebody's going to grab a hold of it and go back up. And yen's going to still take a beating, and that means euro yen, pound yen, franc yen, everything that has to do with the yen pair is a good play. So possibly looking into the upside for the rest of the yen pairs. Okay, yen pair is going down. That means everybody else is going to go up. So that's all I could say to you. And hopefully you'll give me a call, then we can get together, have a cup of coffee, and see what we can do. All right? Thank you.
Thanks for sticking with us so far. If you have any questions or would like to get in touch with us, then you can contact us via the website you see on the screen right now.